to be able to stagger the payment.
You might be able to get something that's a little out of your price range. It's a budget-friendly option.
It doesn't feel like it's too much money, and the no interest is wonderful.
It keeps me shopping because I keep coming back.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search gemstone to see our gemstone enhancement chart.
Well, you're watching HSN. My name is Tamara Hooks, and I'm your host. I'm going to be with you for the next 2 hours, so I hope that you can hang out with me as well. In this first hour, we're going to talk electronics, and the next hour, if you're in need for a good mattress, hang out with us because we've got one for you as our today's special. But I'm sitting at my desk, which a lot of us are right now, and so we've got our essentials, like our headphones. Now, if you're doing, let's say, a lot of conference calls, Zoom calls, those kinds of things, then you know the need to have a great quality headphones. And these are from Bose. I will tell you, I've got a lot of items from Bose and I am crazy about them. And if you are not familiar with really great quality sound, then let me introduce you to Bose. This is the Sound Link. These are on ear, so not in the ear, not like earbuds, but on your ear wireless headphones. They come along with this really nice carry case, so if you do need to store them or carry them along with you, you can. We're gonna show you how these work. They're even Bluetooth enabled, so you can take your phone calls. You're gonna love them, and they're coming up in just a few moments. So I hope that you will stay with us. All right, but we are gonna get started in this hour of electronics, and I'm gonna head on over because our first item allows you to always keep your eyes and ears on what's important to you. And that's maybe if you've got maybe young kids at home, when you need to be away from home, how do you keep your eyes on them? With a really great camera. And that's what this one is from TP-Link. It's the Casa Cam. It's their 120 indoor security camera. So this camera gives you 1080p full high definition, sharp, crystal clear viewing in the day. There's even night vision. There's a night mode on here. There's wide angle viewing. So you've got about 130 degrees of viewing. You have communication where you can talk to the person who you're looking at and they can talk back to you. So really everything that you could possibly want when it comes to a smart home security camera. And we're gonna give you all the details, but just know you get everything that you need, really easy to set up. If you need multiples of them because maybe you want them in certain rooms around your home so that you can keep a really good eye on your entire house even when you're not there. And I'm talking about keeping an eye out, whether it's on your tablet, on your cell phone, anywhere where you can log in, you can do it right here. $59.99. We're gonna give you all of the details, and Joe Harrison, one of our computer experts, is Skyping in to give us all the details. Hi, Joe.
Hey, Tamara, how you doing?
I'm doing really good. I see you've got the camera right there.
I've got the camera. I'm ready to go. I was blown away. I've had many security cameras over the years, but the problem we run into is a lot of them, the quality's missing or they don't have those features that you love. Leave it to TP-Link, who created this camera, and this is the Casa 120 camera, brand new. We've never seen it before. By far, absolutely love it. I love how small the profile is. This is so discreet, you don't even notice that it's really in the room, in your space, but you don't have to have multiple cameras like we used to in the past. Because like Tamara mentioned, that eye that's on there, that records 130-degree field of vision. So you can almost be perfectly on the edge and be able to see exactly what's going on. But I also love like the basic mount that they have. This is even a magnetic mount with 180-degree swivel. So I had an appliance guy come out to my kitchen and do some work. I actually attached this right to the refrigerator. I was watching him in the other room. I didn't want to creep over his head, but my camera was watching him. And it's really easy to be able to do. And like Tamara said, whether you have an Android phone, whether you have an Apple, whether you have a tablet, whether you have all these different devices, you can keep an eye on exactly what's going on. Now, this is my living room. It's pretty easy to see. You know, this is only 30, 40 feet away from where I am. But notice that I can see the front door, I can see the middle of the room, I can see the back door, all with one single camera. You can do the pinch, you can do the zoom, you can see exactly what's going on. And the thing I love about this is how crystal clear it is. I can see such detail because this is 1080p resolution, the highest resolution that we've ever offered. And this matters because if somebody breaks into your house, and there's still burglary about every 5 seconds in the United States, you want to be able to see that detail. So what happens if somebody does break in? This is another great thing about TP-Link. No monthly fee to it whatsoever. It's going to record and store all of that activity down below so you have access to it. Now you can download it to your phone. You can download it to your tablet. You can email the police. You can do anything that you need to because you have that clip and there is no monthly fee. If you do want to store even more clips, there is additional options to be able to do that, but I've been using mine now for 3 months. I have not had a reason to get those monthly services. I enjoy the free service that comes with it, and it makes it great. But because this is TP-Link, TP-Link started out making routers. Now, a router is what sends the internet throughout your house. And most cameras, security cameras, they have a problem connecting because when you bring up the app and you bring up the camera, it's always loading. Well, TP-Link, these guys are experts at the internet speeds. So now I went from the camera in my house to I went to the camera in the HSN studio. So now I'm no longer 30 feet away. I'm now 30 miles away, and I can see exactly what's going on. So Tamara, when you're in the house, outside the house, doing your chores, there's Tamara right now. I'm trying to do this upside down and backwards. There she is. It's so easy and convenient. So when you get that notification, you pull up your CASA app, you see exactly what's going on, and now you can even do that two-way talk. So many extra features, but when it comes down to the key thing, it's simple, it's easy, and it's the highest resolution that we've ever offered.
And this is the thing. I know that when it comes to having security cameras, it's something that a lot of people want, but they can be really confusing about which one to buy. And you go and you see where there are just so many different choices, so many different price points. What I love about this one is that there's nothing intimidating about it. Like you showed, it's really easy to use. You can put it virtually anywhere. You can see what you're trying to see. You can hear, and the people, you know, on the at home can hear you when you talk to them. And it really takes that decision factor out of, oh gosh, I'm not exactly sure which way to go. You don't have to be an expert because they've made it so simple. Now, what you're gonna get is the camera that you see right here. You get the mount, you get the plug-in. You also get a 1-year subscription to Hotspot Shield Premium. And that comes included with this setup. You've got a sale price where it used to be almost $75, which I'll tell you, I've bought several security cameras in my day, and even $75 is a pretty good price. $59.99 is even better, particularly for the quality of the fact that you can see during the day as well as at night. You can communicate two-way back and forth. You've got that wide viewing angle, and it's just really, really simple. Now, we're gonna go back to Joe to see more, but Joe, I mean, if you're looking for an all-inclusive security camera, this is a good option.
You're exactly right. When you see the footage that comes out of it, it is already crystal clear. So we know 1080p resolution is great. There is a microphone that's on the top. I know you can't see it. They really designed this so well that it's not going to be something ugly in your house. I mean, this could sit on a bookshelf, and this is all you need. Microphone on the front. There's a speaker on the back. Why do you want to have that? Well, you have two-way talk. Whether it's a burglar trying to come into your house, or maybe it's your kids coming home, and you just want to say, hey, is everything okay? Make sure you lock the door behind them. That's what we do. But the other great thing about this is because that field of vision is 130-degree angles, and there are a lot of cameras that are out there that have wide fields of vision, but the problem you run into is you're constantly getting these notifications. Like there's motion on your camera, there's motion on your camera, and then you're like, I'm not going to look at my camera anymore because it was just a palm tree blowing in the background. With this, it has something wrong. Right now, if anybody walks within the zone of my 130 degrees, it's going to pick it up and it's going to notify me. But what I can do is you can come over here and customize this. And there's something called activity zones. So now when I bring up my house, if I just want to set an activity zone for the front door, now I'm not getting constant notifications unless somebody comes through the front door. Well, what about the back door? No problem, I'll add another one. So now I customize that, now ready for the back door. But what happens if I want to put one down where the cat sleeps? No problem. I can put one down below where the cat sleeps. So now when I'm out, I can check on the pets. So now if somebody goes through any of my zones, it's an important notification, and now I'll click on it. Because what happens is, if you don't have activity zones, you constantly get these notifications, and then you stop looking, and you stop worrying about it, and then you're thinking, oh, it's just nothing's going on. But what happens at one time when it is? Well, now what you can do is, let me go ahead and get out of this for a second. What you can do is when somebody comes over and you see that notification, if somebody's trying to break into your house, and it does happen, happens every 5 seconds, there's a little microphone that's on the bottom. You can record if you want to. I'll tap it again. You can hit the red button. It's going to record exactly what's going on. With that two-way talk, you can yell to them. You can say what's going on. You can talk to your kids. You can talk to the babysitter. You have that communication because you have that two-way talk right there. And because this is not a one app where I need to download constantly all these different apps, I love what they've done. I'm going to go back to my home screen for a second. You can actually have multiple cameras. It's endless amount of cameras that you can store on here. So I actually have two. I have one for the front of the house, and I have one for the back of the house. But it's just done through one app. So now I don't have to worry about buying all these different devices. I get the one camera with the one app, and it makes it very simple. And if you're getting this and have had another camera in the past, and you hate the fact that I'm constantly paying $10, $7, $5 a month, even at $5 a month, that's $60 a year in fees. This has no fees whatsoever. So Tamara, all you need to do is find a great spot to put this in your house.
Yeah.
Turn it on, plug it in, start an account, and you never have to pay for it. Free downloads are available with your camera.
Absolutely. And Joe, I love that you showed the camera that we have set up in the studio, because it shows how wide a space it is. You can see it right there. It shows how wide the space is. So like you said, if it's just gonna be for in your home, so you see how that's all the way from the TV. I could even move all around, all the way from the TV. I think you can get the fireplace, you get this entire area. This is bigger than most great rooms, than most kitchen, you know, open floor plan, kitchen, living room, dining room areas. It's bigger than most spaces like that, and you can see all of that on that camera. And that's one camera. So again, if you just want to try it out and see if it's going to be right for you and your family, just go for the one. And just to Joe's point, if you want to add more, you can do that. What I also like is that maybe it's not going to be for your home. Maybe it's for a loved one's home, whether it is an older parent or a grandparent that you want to keep an eye on. And of course, you know, you let them know that you're going to put it in their home, but you set it up, and then you can always have that peace of mind that you can keep an eye on them. If you need to talk to them, they don't have to get up and press a button and try to figure out how to work an app. If you need to talk to them, you can just press that microphone, talk to them, and they can talk right back from whether they're in bed or whether they are sitting in a chair. And so you always have that communication. You always have that line of sight. And I just like that it's so easy. For so many people right now who have been doing Zoom calls and Skype calls, you've gotten really comfortable being able to kind of click a button and seeing your loved one or seeing that person on the other end. And there's nothing like that peace of mind of knowing that I can just open up that app and check on my home, my kids, my pets, my parents, whomever the case, whatever the case is. Joe.
Well, Tamara, we've even bought two of these as baby cameras. Yeah. Because when we first had a baby, I mean, granted, this was a dozen years ago, it was like $200 for a baby camera, and they're still that expensive. This can go right in the baby's room, and because it's night vision, you don't have to wake up the baby. You just bring up the app, and you can see exactly what's going on.
Never wake up a sleeping baby. Joe, thank you so much.
Peace of mind, absolutely.
Thanks you so much, Joe. You can keep shopping for yours. If you want to go for it, call us, or you can shop on hsn.com to get that. 721-658 is the number. All right. I wanted to show you before we head on over to our next item, but I did want to show you because, like I said, we've got our essentials going on here at our desk. This is something we're going to feature coming up in just a little bit. And this is the Fitbit Versa 2. I'll tell you, I've had several different iterations of fitness watches. What I love about the Fitness Versa 2 is that this is your entire world on your wrist. This is, of course, your main features, your steps, your calories, the distance you've walked, the activities you've done. You can swim with this one because it is water safe up to 50 meters. You can take your phone calls. You can do all of that on your wrist. Now, I'm showing it to you in black. It also comes in a rose gold, and it also comes in a mist, like a gray color. That's also the other color it comes in. Now, the mist and the rose are very limited. In fact, if you want the rose, we have fewer than 30 of those. So take advantage of that $50 sale price. Go ahead and order it now, and we'll give you a full presentation coming up in about 12 minutes, and we'll show you how to use and how easy it is for you to use your brand new Fitbit Versa 2. But again, if you want that rose, go ahead and order it now. Don't wait for the presentation because I don't want yours to be gone. All right, so that's coming up in 12 minutes. Because that's 12 minutes to talk about Bose. And I'll tell you right up front, I have been a user and lover of Bose speakers and products for many, many years. I have multiple speakers of theirs because I love the sound quality and the ease of use that Bose always brings. And this is the Bose SoundLink. These are on-ear wireless headphones. You're getting the carry case, you get the cable, and we'll explain all of that. If you did want to wire something to it, you could, and you can see you would just plug it in under there. But for the most part, we wanna be hands-free. We wanna be wireless. We don't wanna be tethered to anything, but we don't wanna give up sound quality. Because a lot of times, if you've been shying away from buying earbuds or those kinds of things, and you're saying, because I want to really be able to hear and I want it to be comfortable and I don't want to give up the quality of my favorite song or movie or phone call, take a look at this. These are customer picks on hsn.com. We took $70 off the price. You've got free shipping on them. And Justin Smith, who I know is a music lover, a movie lover, a television lover, is joining us, Skyping in from home. Hi, Justin.
Hi, Tamara, how are you?
I'm doing really good. And I can hear you great with these.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And that's the best thing about them is it's like great for making phone calls. It's great for listening to all your favorite music or TV shows or movies. Like you said, you know, there's lots of ways that we're used to listening to our music, right? We listen to them out loud with the Bose Wave music systems, with the Bose soundbar. But when it comes to really getting the best out of your audio, the best out of everything you listen to, there's nothing that beats just a really good pair of headphones. And Bose makes an array of them, right? We've got our in-ear headphones. We've got our big over-the-ear headphones, those $300 or $400 headphones, which, by the way, the technology that's in those is in these, and these are the sweet spot. These are the Bose SoundLink on-ear with over half a decade of research and development. Bose came up with these, right? These are lightweight. They're super comfortable. I don't know if this resonates on Skype here, but you can see here, that's memory foam in the ear cups. What headphones out there do you know that have memory foam in the ear cups, memory foam in the headband? And these are my new favorite workout buddy. When I'm out and about, I work out with these because they're not big and clunky, nothing's lodged in my ear, and they block out just enough so where I can hear all of my favorite songs and I can keep my workout going. And like you said, these are Bluetooth, so they're completely wireless. They will connect to your, your televisions, your phones, your tablets, your computers, your smart watches, that Fitbit Versa 2 you have coming up, your Apple Watch, it'll connect wirelessly to all those. Apple or Android, it does not matter. But if you have not quite caught up to Bluetooth technology yet, you could say these are future-proof because we still allow you to plug these into an old MP3 player, an old phone. We're going to include with you in your case a 3.5 millimeter auxiliary cord. So all you have to do is take one end, you plug one end into the bottom here. We give you the ability to do both. You plug one end in right there, and then the other end goes into your device that you want to listen to your favorite Bose music from. And then you can keep listening. And then when you are ready to go Bluetooth, when you upgrade your phone or upgrade your technology, the Bose will automatically connect. You literally take it out of the box, you turn it on, you turn on your new Bluetooth device, and it'll automatically connect, and it's going to remember that connection. So unlike other Bluetooth headphones where you have to repair it, reconnect it every time you turn it on, these are going to make that connection every single time, so you don't have to think about it. Bose does all of that heavy lifting for you. They are lightweight, comfortable in design. I mean, you can wear these for 20 hours at a time. Because they're going to give you that 15-hour battery life, right? They're giving you a 15-hour battery life, which is an industry best. They're going to connect to 2 devices at the exact same time, so you don't have to keep unpairing it and pairing it, like I said. It's going to give you dual microphones for those clear phone calls. Yes, you can make and take phone calls on these. And you're also with that multifunction button right there in the center, you're going to be able to control your Siri, your Google Assistant. And we're also including that carrying case right there. And one thing I want to highlight about these, Tamara, is that price, at that $100, a lot of people are used to seeing Bose on-ear headphones for $300 or $400, like I said. To get it at that price, these are brand new. They're not refurbished. They're not secondhand. They're not from like years ago. Brand new technology from Bose, the worldwide leader in sound production, in audio, trusted by NASA, the NFL, luxury automakers, and the list goes on and on and on.
That's right. I mean, and they just continue to get better and continue to innovate. And you're getting to your point, even these here at HSN were a lot closer to $200, but not today. And I know you have some people on right now, some loved ones who maybe have just graduated and you have to get them a gift, right? What do you get a millennial that you know they're gonna love? What do you get a teenager that you know they're gonna love, right? That's right, you get them both. And what you're giving them is quality, because when I was younger, and Justin, maybe you can say the same thing, we were listening to really inferior headphones, which means we had to crank up the sound really loud. So now, when I can't hear as well, because I always had that sound blaring in my ear, it's because I was listening to inferior sound. This is quality for about $100. And I know it's kind of hard to wrap our head around, but don't think twice. When it comes to Bose, you are always getting the best of the best. You've got free shipping. You've got them on FlexPay for $36.66. And Justin, to your point, comfortable, flexible. I mean, Bose does things that most headphone makers have never done.
Right, and that's the thing is, like, you know, like you said, we can go to the grocery store and you can spend $50 or $60 on an inferior brand, but there's a reason why people choose Bose, because you want to hear the music the way that the audio engineers intended for the music or the TV show or the movie to be heard. So you can hear every note, every whisper, you know, every drum snare. You can hear all of that stuff because, you know, anybody can crank up the volume on their device and just blast volume, hurt your eardrums. But Bose is about refining the audio. And I know that sounds wacky, but we're about refining the audio. I mean, what is sound? Sound is just air in motion. And Bose, I tell you, the Bose engineers, they're magicians. I don't know how they do it, but they have found a way to move that air better and more precisely than anybody else that I've ever heard, right? I am such a huge proponent of Bose because I get to hear things that I've never heard before. So when you get these home, play your Desert Island song, play that Desert Island movie, how you used to play it, and then throw on your Bose. And one other thing I want to show you real quick, speaking of hands-free technology and how safe these are, I got my phone here. I'll just do a quick little demo for you. I want to show you where that multifunction button is located as soon as I do it. But if I want to access Siri, Google Assistant, or take or make a phone call, I'm going to press this little multifunction button on the back here, and I'll show you where that is in a second. But let's just say I want to text somebody or make or take a phone call. Here, let me get the ring light off of it here. Here we go. Text mom's cell. Hey, Mom, how are you? Love you. Call you soon. Bye. So she's sitting here telling it back to me in my head, and then she's going to ask me if I want her to send it, meaning Siri. That's who I'm calling Siri. I'm not going to send it because my mom will be like, why are you texting me? You never text me on a Saturday afternoon. So I can text off this, and all of that is right here, like I said, on this. These are the only buttons that you have to worry about. If you see here, there's a little volume rocker. Here, let me turn it this way. So plus and minus, and then this button in the middle is the one that I was pressing. There you go. That button right there in the center is the multifunction button. That's what you're going to use to play all your music, skip, fast forward, rewind. That is also what you're going to do to make and take phone calls, and you'll press and hold it to send a text. You'll press and hold it to ask her what the weather is or directions or things like that. That is the amount of technology that Bose has built into these headphones, along with that 15-hour battery life and that memory foam in the ear cups, just giving you just a superior listening experience.
Yes, and the fact that it's, again, everything that you need in the palm of your hand, comfortable for you to wear, because as Justin mentioned, you've got foam, that memory foam, this is what's sitting on top of your head, so it's gonna be cushy. So if you're riding your bike, if you're out for a jog, if you're out gardening or whatever it is that you're doing, you've got cushion here, you have cushion here. This is so important for comfort on the ear. This is an oval, just like your ear. It used to be that headphones were round, and so the sound wasn't really fitting in the way that it was supposed to, but now our ears are oval, and so is this. You've got your right, you've got your left. They even thought about everything. When you're not wearing them, look at this. You fold them up, you pop them in the case, and you're good to go, and they stay nice and protected. I know that there are a lot of you calling in to pick these up. I say get them while we've got them at a sale price, because they're not always gonna be at this price. You can see over 13,500 of them have been ordered. This is your time to go ahead and step up to better quality sound without having to pay the full price. You do have a 15-hour battery life on this, which is good. That's literally from the time you wake up in the morning to the time you go to sleep at night. You could have been listening to your Bose headphones all day and you still have sound. You do have a quick charge. If you need to get just a quick charge, let's say they go out, 15 minutes will give you 2 hours of extra playback time. And then when it's time for you to do the full charge, you just plug it in and let it go. Dual microphones, and you even have a noise rejecting dual microphone system. So Justin, so when I'm on the phone and I want the caller, the person I'm talking to only hear me and really to try to cancel out all of that extraneous noise, it's nice that you've got that built in to these headphones that are not $300, or even today, they're not even $200. They're about $100, and they're lightweight. Everything about them, we didn't even mention the fact that not only are they comfortable, but the materials that were chosen to create this were made for their durability and the fact that they are a lighter weight material.
Yeah, I mean, Bose, when they put their research and development in this is a headphone that you're going to have for years, not something you're going to have for a season. This is something that is built to last for your workouts, for your hikes, for your plane rides, to be thrown in your bag. These aren't things that the ear cups are going to fall off 2 months down the road. And that dual noise rejecting microphone technology that you talked about, it is great because it drowns out the ambient noise around you, so that if you're in a noisy place, the person on the other end can hear every word that you're saying. It's just, again, all of that technology built into these super comfortable headphones right here that are becoming my very new favorite companion to take with me everywhere I go, because I love, like you said, I love my music. I love TV. I'm an audiophile, if you will.
That's right. Justin, thank you so much for joining us. You take care.
Thank you, Tamara.
For sure. And if you want to go ahead and pick up your Bose wireless headphones, please do it while they are $70 off of our regular HSN price. I say that is a great deal for, especially for a customer pick. All right, I wanted to share again. So we've talked about our TP-Link camera system for our home. We talked about our Bose headphones. What about the Chromebook that you see right here? That's also coming up in this hour. It's by HP. It's 14 inches. It is a touch screen, so yes, you can, when you want to zoom in and see something closer, you can easily do that. But what's great is it comes along with everything that you need, including your wireless mouse. You've got text support. You have the choice of getting this one. This one is in the, look at that. This one is in the white. We also have it in silver, and we have it in teal. The price that we have on this, which is less than $370, expires tonight at midnight. So if you've been needing or wanting a great new computer that's strong and fast and powerful, give us a few minutes. We'll give you a full presentation. All right, we are gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna come right on back with the Fitbit Versa 2, and then we're gonna talk a little HP on that Chromebook as well. Hang out with us, stay with us here at HSN.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details. Share the love. Use the newest feature on the HSN app to share all your fabulous finds with your friends and family. Find an item, click the arrow in the top right corner, and share it via text, Facebook, and more. Download the app and share away.
Well, you're watching HSN. My name is Tamara Hooks. I'm your host, and this is a full hour of electronics. And these are the kind of things that we call essentials. We've got a great HP Chromebook coming up. You can stay on the phone for the Bose wireless headphones. But this, I believe, is an essential for everyone who wants a little bit more insight into their health and fitness and wellness. And this is the Fitbit Versa 2. It's a smartwatch. And yes, it can take your phone calls and you can get your text messages and you can do all of those things. But this one is pretty much your entire life on your wrist, which is great because yes, you can check your step count, your calories burned. You can even get insight to how many hours of sleep or active sleeping that you've got. You can swim in this because it does have a swim tracker and it's water resistant up to 50 meters. You've got the ease of use on a beautiful watch that you choose whether you want it in black, in rose, or in mist. The mist one is the gray option. And in the mist, we have about 100 remaining of this one. In the rose, we have 20 of them remaining. Oh my gosh, that rose is almost gone. And then the rest we have in black. You're gonna get a small band and a large band so that when you get it home, you can determine which one is gonna be the best fit for you. You get the charging cable, and this is the way that you charge it. You put the watch right here, and then you plug this in, and that's it. And the rest is simple. It is the way that you can stay connected with your health and fitness and with everything else. You've got Alexa built in, so you can just talk to the watch and it'll help you out with whatever it is you need. And you've got the simple ease of use of having all of this technology on your wrist. You've got that always on display mode. You even have the sleep mode if you want that. You can listen to your music, listen to your apps, you get your notifications. You've got Fitbit Pay built in. You've got over a 6-day battery life. I like that so that you're not gonna forget this on the charger all the time. You can do so much with this, track your calories, your sleep, really help to reach your fitness goals. And this is not only something that I love. I know that our guest, Lori Leland, loves the Fitbit Versa 2, and Lori is Skyping in with us from home. Lori, how great is the Fitbit Versa 2?
Hi, Tamara. It's my favorite. I'm probably not supposed to say that because I represent Fitbit and they're all amazing, but the Versa 2 is loaded. I mean, absolutely packed with features. So you mentioned that always on display. You don't have to tap or twist your wrist. You can automatically see the time and the date. So this truly is a watch, which I absolutely love. That's been life-changing for me. And it has the biggest viewing area. That organic LED screen is gorgeous. Customized watch faces. So I always like to put a picture of my family because it always brings a smile to my face. And this is the most advanced fitness tracker yet from Fitbit. It is that fitness tracker. It's also your smartwatch, but really is the combination of everything. Automatically tracks all of your exercises. So anything that you're doing, you don't even have to pop in and track it. It'll do it for you. And then you even have the ability here with all the customizable apps to see what the weather conditions are. All of these really, really cool upgrades. See, I can see every single hour of the day and I can see days in the future right here on my wrist. Absolutely amazing. And then, of course, I'm going to be able to figure out what's going on with my body because honestly, you look amazing. I have packed on the COVID-19 and I'm wearing nothing but stretch pants and it's ridiculous. With Fitbit, it gives you these great little hourly reminders to move. So it vibrates just a little bit and reminds you, hey, you haven't moved 250 steps yet this hour. Would you like to do that? It's been a lifesaver for me because we're doing Zoom and, my husband is doing Zoom and my kid is doing Zoom with classmates. It's been a lot of fun, but we're sitting a lot more. This has been a big help. So it's going to show you your steps, your distance, your floors that you've climbed, your calories burned, your active minutes, and that's for every single day. And then it gives you an overall look. And then right here, this is really good. This is going to give you your always on continuously monitoring heart rate. So this will give you a lot of information about what's happening with your heart. When you go to the free application, it's going to show you too just all of the past history. So you could literally take that into your doctor at some point. And then this also does sleep tracking. So this is going to automatically automatically track your sleep for you without you having to do anything and let you know how well or how poorly you've slept. So it's really a brilliant, ingenious device that gives you a lot more insight about your body than you've probably ever had before. It's simple and easy to set up. You're seeing the setup on the screen right now. You get it out of the box, you charge it in the included charging cradle, and then you sign up for that free account. Or if you have one already, you can put your Versa 2 in the account you already own, so you're not getting multiple accounts, which could be really confusing. And then this thing is just amazing with Alexa built right in. I mean, you can do absolutely everything with your Versa 2, giving you information about your body, helping you stay on target with your fitness needs, and just a lot of fun because now you're also connected to your cell phone, reading text messages and so much more.
For sure. And I'll tell you, I'm so impressed with this one from Fitbit because Fitbit was one of the first names in fitness tracking. And they have continued to innovate and gotten better and better and more expansive. And that's what you see here. Like, I cannot think of anything that you would want your Fitbit Versa 2 to do that it doesn't do. I can't think of anything. But let me give you one quick update because I know you're going to show us more. The Rose is now goodbye. It is now gone. So I'm so glad you were able to get the Rose if you got it. Oops. Next to go is going to be the Mist. Fewer than 100 remaining in that Mist. If you want it in gray, and you can see how pretty and soft this is, and on that one is like a pewter color on that dial, on that face, or I should say on that bezel. You've got that. So if you want the Mist, definitely go for it. And then on the black, it's gonna be like a charcoal kind of look going around on that black. But $50 off, flex pay, free shipping. I know, Lori, you're gonna show us more. I'm just letting you know, if you want the Mist, you gotta go for it.
Oh my gosh, that Mist is gorgeous. Great black also for Dad for Father's Day. Those are both very gender neutral, so anybody can use those. By the way, you're not trapped with a specific phone with Fitbit, so we love that. You don't have to be an Apple user or an Android user. You can be both of those. You could also be a Windows phone user, a Google phone user, whatever phone you have. And you're gonna get a reflection of everything that you see on your wrist right here on your dashboard. And again, Fitbit, you said it, they invented the idea of a fitness tracker and the first fitness tracker over 13 years ago. So they've truly perfected their technology. You have a little button on the side to access Alexa. The cool thing is you don't have to say her name and she's not listening. She does have a microphone built in, but not until you touch the button on the side. So I'm going to press and hold, turn on the lamp. And I don't know if you saw it. It's just out of the frame here. But yeah, my little lamp, because I'm using a smart plug. So Tamara, everything that you can do with your voice, you can do with your Alexa on your wrist. Let's check out one more thing because I'm getting really hungry. How many calories are in a slice of cheese pizza? So she gives me a little vibration, letting me know that she's thinking, and then she gives me the answer. 275.
Wow.
Not bad. I wonder if that's a slice this big.
I was gonna say, so I can eat half the pizza or only a fourth of the pizza. But here's a look at what it does. And you can see everything that Lori was saying. And Lori, as you were talking us through Alexa, Fitbit Pay, let's talk about that 6-day battery life.
Yeah, so this is best in class battery life. With an upgraded screen, you would think the battery would be pretty poor. It's the best that Fitbit offers. So 6+ day battery life. That Fitbit Pay means you load your favorite credit card within the app, and then at the contact-free pay sites, which it's getting more and more to that, you don't have to touch anything to pay. So that's a very timely feature. You're getting that organic LED screen. So if you've shopped for a TV recently, you know the OLEDs are always the most expensive. The always-on display, glance down, see the time and the date without tapping or pressing the button. That brand new sleep score gives you a score out of 1 to 10, how well or how poorly you've slept. And then real quick, I just want to show you the connectivity with your cell phone, because you're going to be able to see your text messages and read them in full. So I got a Zillow notification because I'm always shopping for real estate. I'm never buying anything, mind you. I'm just always shopping. And then I got a missed call right here. And then our darling girlfriend backstage, Lawana, sent me a text message a little earlier. Now, I'm an Android user, so I'm actually going to use the power of my voice. Real quick, I want to show you. You can send a reply right here from your Versa. So you can be about 30 feet away from your phone. You can go in and select emojis or little canned responses, or there's a microphone for Alexa. So check this out. Sounds good, girl. Thank you so much for everything that you do. and this is dictating my message. So it's all written out for me. I tap send and it sends the text. And look, I'm not even holding on to my phone. It's like the most amazing upgraded smartwatch ever.
All on your wrist for what was our price? $150. Not $500 or more or something, you know, something like that. $150. That's why I was saying I cannot think of a single thing that you would want your smartwatch to do that Fitbit Versa 2 doesn't do. This is, it's so easy, and to Lori's point, would really make a great Father's Day gift. So it's gender neutral. So you put it on and it's gonna be right on, it'll be right on my wrist, it's gonna be right on your dad's wrist, it's gonna be right on your son's wrist, it's gonna be right on your girlfriend's wrist. It doesn't matter. If you want the mist, which is the gray one, we have about 80 of them remaining. And then black is gonna be the best bet because we're not so far running out of this one in black. But I wouldn't wait too long because this is the #1 selling smartwatch brand or fitness watch brand when it comes to everything that this does. It helps to keep you in touch with your fitness. You can see in the US, Fitbit is the #1 selling brand in health and fitness trackers. And it started there, but it really grew into everyday use, contact-free paying, access to Alexa. So now that I can talk to it and I can stay up to date on the weather. If I'm out for a jog, I know, do I need to turn around or can I go 2 more miles before I turn around? Whatever the case is, you've got all of this on your wrist. I usually say in the palm of your hand, but this time it's on your wrist. 3 flex of $50. You've got free shipping. Lori, thank you so much for this.
Thanks, girl.
You
really
take
great
care.
Seeing you. I miss you so much.
Definitely.
Have a great day.
You too. And you know, Lori and I could and have spent an entire hour talking just about the Fitbit Versa 2, but you can go ahead and get it home, and I know you're gonna fall in love with it like we have. All right, I'm gonna head on over because we've got one more item in this hour of electronics to talk about, and it's the HP 14-inch touch Intel Chromebook. Comes with that wireless mouse. It comes with tech support. You've got Intel Celeron processor built right in. And it's a dual core on that one. You've got that pinch and zoom wide vision HD camera so that you can easily see. Backlit keyboard. You have, that was that touch screen I was talking about, 14 inches, high def, pinch and zoom. This weighs 3 pounds, 3.2 pounds. So it's gonna be super lightweight, but the way that this was made, it was made to be as fast and easy and safe as possible. And when I say safe, I mean safe from viruses getting in and all of that we know can really wreak havoc on a computer. You're getting all of this. So what you're gonna get is the Chromebook itself. You get the power adapter. You're going to get that ergonomic wireless mouse. You're gonna get some goodies as well. A Chromebook Essentials 5 Gold voucher that comes right along with it. So you get some extras and some apps. You've got Pandora, you've got your music, you've got so much built in. That all comes with it. And you didn't even pay $370 for this. You've got 3 flex of $123.33, and you've got free shipping. You would normally pay for everything that you're getting, you'd normally pay over $588 for this exact same bundle. But this price that we've got expires tonight at midnight. We have it in white, and that's it. All the other colors are gone. Okay, how many of these left? 522 of these remaining. We have it, it's white on the outside, and it's gonna be that really pretty soft brushed silver on the inside with that really pretty white keyboard. But I'm gonna let our electronic expert, Aaron Berger, give you all the details. Aaron, this is a great one. There's no wonder that we only have about 500 of them remaining.
Yeah, I think this will most certainly be our final show. So here's the thing, we'll get right into it. If you've been looking for a great computer, you don't want to break the bank, but you want a computer that's really fast on Facebook, that lets you watch movies and stream very, very quickly, that lets you do all of your Google apps. Maybe you want to download Microsoft Word or Excel or PowerPoint, get work or play or fun done on this. It's a great computer. I want to stop by just breaking down the word Chromebook for a minute. What's a Chromebook? Well, a Chromebook is a laptop. So there are lots of kinds of laptops. You're probably familiar with a PC. A PC is a laptop with the Microsoft operating system, okay? You might be familiar with an Apple computer or a Mac computer. Those are laptops with the Mac iOS operating system. This is a full laptop, so you can go to all your favorite web pages, you can download your favorite movies, you can run your favorite programs, you can play your favorite games. This is a laptop with the Google Chrome operating system. That's why it's called a Chromebook. That's the only difference. The operating system is a little bit different. There are some real advantages specifically with this computer. Probably the #1 advantage in my book is the fact that it's touchscreen. Very often other Chromebooks and other computers, period, in this price point are not necessarily touchscreen. You know what touchscreen means, among other things? Touchscreen means, let me find some print that would otherwise be small print here. Touchscreen means there's no such thing anymore as small print, because even if you find something that you would normally have to put your reading glasses on to see, for example, I'll go down to the bottom of our webpage. I think, oh, here, I can't read whatever that says right now. I can't read that. I don't know if you can or not. You might be looking at a bigger screen, but watch. I wouldn't have to put reading glasses on because you can always pinch and zoom, and let me just find it, and that says new ways to protect your home. That must be some home security stuff. That pinch zoom means never having to struggle to see what's on the screen. There are three we call them the big S's when we talk about Chromebook, things that you'll love, and that is the speed, simplicity, and security. Why Chromebook? First of all, the speed. There is virtually no setup or startup time. You basically plug your computer in. If you have a Google account, a Gmail account already, you just log in, all your email comes over, your photos come over, your programs come over. It's just the easiest thing. The next is simplicity. It's very easy to access all the Google apps you already use, so your Google Docs and your Gmail, and you might use the Google Drive, Google Calendar, those all come over. But the #1 and #2 question, Tamara, that people ask me, #1, can I do Microsoft Office programs on this? Can I download Word? Can I download Excel? Can I download PowerPoint? And the answer is absolutely yes. You can download just about anything from the Google Play Store. It's the #1 app store in the world. So if you already have a subscription to those things, or if you want to get a subscription, you can see I've got Microsoft PowerPoint up here. But then the final thing, and another really big thing, is security that's built in. This is a computer that will not catch a virus or spyware or malware or ransomware or keyloggers or worms or Trojans or any of those sorts of things. It is protected so that when you're on the internet, you don't have to pay and you don't have to worry about antivirus. It's just the way its operating system is designed, you're already insulated. The other great security feature is that it updates itself automatically. So in the past, if you bought maybe a Windows XP machine years ago, and then Windows 7, and then Windows 8, and Windows 10, and every 3 or 4 years, your computer is slow and outdated because there's a new operating system, right? That's not how Chrome works. Chrome sends you automatically over-the-air updates. There's not going to be a Chrome 10 and a Chrome 14 and a Chrome 16. That's not how it works. The updates come automatically, and this is what it means. It's the only computer that I can say over time, this computer, Tamara, will get faster, not slower. That's a big difference.
Wow. So it really makes us kind of rethink having to buy a new computer every 3 to 5 years, you know? Right. And maybe you've done that. Maybe you're looking at this one and this will be maybe the 3rd computer that you've bought. And you're thinking, you know, yes, they get better, but it seems like I'm always having to, you know, they're always timing themselves out, so to speak. I love that this one is connected with Google, connected with Chrome, so that as you're using it, you don't have to worry about the technical aspects of the computer. Let Chrome, let the folks at Google handle that. You have just bought a great computer that you know you can continue to use over and over. And if you're like a lot of us, myself included, when I get something and I really like it and I know how it works and I'm comfortable with it, I don't want to change it. I actually put off changing things for a long time because it's like, well, I already know how to use that one. That's going to be how you feel about this. The fact that it continues to update itself, so now you don't have to go and update your computer. Once you understand how to use it, once you get comfortable with it, it might take, you know, you start using it, you get comfortable with it, you like the way it feels, you like how light it is, you like how the fact that it stays protected from all of that external stuff that's trying to get into our computer. You're going to say, I made a great purchase. And guess what? It wasn't even $370. And you've got FlexPay, and we'll send it straight on out to you. And you've got a great sound system and an easy backlit keyboard. And you've got something that you could easily carry around with you because it's only 3 pounds. There are a lot of you calling in to pick this up. Like I said a little bit earlier, if you have a graduate in your life and you want to get them a really good gift, something that's going to carry them through the next phase of their life, whether that's onto the next school or onto life in general, this would be a good one. I wouldn't wait too long. We're going to go right on back to Aaron so that we could see more, but fewer than 500 of these available. We've got it in this really pretty white with this beautiful soft brushed silver on the inside, and this really great white keyboard. It's just so clean and so simple and easy to use.
In terms of using it and getting comfortable with it, one of the things we haven't really pointed out, you get 3 years of tech support with this computer. So do you realize what that means? That means for the next 1,000 days, any question you have, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, there's someone there to answer that question. So maybe you get it home, maybe you haven't used the Chrome operating system before, and you think, where's the settings? You know, for example, I will tell you, it's really easy to use. If you kind of touch the bottom left-hand corner there, you'll see that all of your apps and all of the things that you use come up. There's a settings icon in here. You could press the setting icon and you'll be on your way. But the point is, the reason that I say that, maybe you don't know immediately how to do that, that's fine. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, 7 days a week. Any question you have, again, for 3 years, for the next 7 days, there's going to be someone there to answer the question. So I think that gives a lot of us the courage to go, yeah, I like this price. I like this speed. I like using Google products. I like that I'll never have to buy antivirus or anti-spyware or anti-malware. Why not? Why not try it out? And I'm going to sort of put a little cherry on top of the sundae here. There's a couple, actually. Number one, do you like Intel? Intel's the #1 computer processing brand in the world. Pardon me, this has Intel inside. So, bum, 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 bum. You know, those guys, #1 processor brand in the world built in. HP is the #1 computer brand in America and the #1 selling brand here at HSN for everything that we sell, not just electronics. I think that makes a lot of us feel really good as well. And then one more thing. This has what's called a solid state drive. I'm going to explain that to you. Then we have a little video that we can show you. What is a solid state drive? Most computers have a component inside them called a hard drive, and it's like it's kind of inside, sort of under the keypad, and it's a moving disk. So when you download a movie, or you download music, or you download apps, that's where it writes and stores itself. That is not in this computer. This is what's called eMMC, or a solid state type drive. So there's no moving parts. And what that means for you, watch my computer. If you were watching something at home right now, if you were streaming Netflix or Hulu or Disney Plus or Prime, or if you were streaming HSN, we're live streaming HSN, right? Until that's our live show. We stream about 45 seconds delayed online. If you closed your computer, how long would it take for your streaming to start running again? Did you see that? Mm-hmm. I'll show you again. This is obviously, it's not a tape. It's the shirt that I'm wearing now. It's the earbuds that I have in right now. It's immediately on and off. And that's because the drive on this is different. Here we go. It's a solid state drive. It means it's lighter, it's quieter, it's faster. It weighs 3.2 pounds. It essentially makes no noise. It has a 13.5-hour battery life, faster boot up, applications load more quickly, no moving parts. And Tamra, it's quieter because there's no fan inside to cool down the hard drive that doesn't exist.
Wow. I mean, I loved, as you're seeing there, the difference between a solid state drive and what we've been used to. Like I said, if it's been a lot of years or a number of years since you've bought a computer and you're seeing how fast and easy and lightweight and just the overall simplicity of use of this, I want you to go ahead and get it. I'll tell you, over the last few months, a computer, I'll say a computer, has been our connection to the world outside our front door. It's been a computer because we haven't been able to freely walk around and go visit our loved ones and go see them and go travel to them. I canceled a couple of trips to go out and do different things. Our entree to the world has been our computer. So if over the last few weeks or months, you've been using the computer that you have in your home and you realize how much you really need a new one, whether it's just not as fast as the one at work was, or whether it was old to begin with and it just maybe couldn't handle all of the Zoom calls that you wanted to do, or all of the things that you were starting to do on your computer, whether it's for you or you and all of your family members. If you've just recognized that, yes, if I'm honest with myself, I need a new computer, but I don't want, or maybe can't, spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on one and do that every few years. How about getting one that updates itself? How about getting one that was created to be fast, to be simple, and to be secure? That's what this is. And this is a feature price. It's not always gonna be this price here at HSN. But even our regular price is good, just under $400. Today, it's even better. Today, and I say today because the price on this expires at midnight. Today, it's everything that you want in a brand new computer, whether it's for yourself or maybe this is gonna be the one that the kids are doing their homeschooling on. This is the one that you're doing your other work projects on, because maybe you're gonna be working from home a little bit longer than you realized. Go ahead and pick this one up while we have it. Aaron, I know that we're down to our last 2.5 minutes or so, but when I look at this computer, I think, if I'm honest, it's time for me to buy a new computer. It's been a lot of years since I've bought one. I love the ease of use of this.
That's why most people go for it, is because it's really, really fast. So you're not waiting when you're streaming videos. You're not waiting when you're on Facebook. You're not waiting when you're getting your work done with your various Office programs, various Google programs. You get the speed, but you don't have the upkeep that's required with most computers. You don't have to worry about doing updates. It does updates by itself. You don't have to worry about virus protection. It has built-in virus protection. It basically doesn't get viruses. So I always say it's kind of like, it's the freedom of owning a house, but it's the ease of owning a condo. I'm a condo guy. Cutting the grass kind of terrifies me. There, I said it. So just all those little, the business parts of owning a computer are taken care of for you, but you still get all of the, like I said, all the freedom of owning a really powerful computer. One more quick thing, or maybe two more quick things. I don't think we've mentioned, we're including a Bluetooth mouse. So this is nice. It's an ergonomic mouse. It's really an upgrade from most of the USB mouses that are typically available or typically included. The nicest thing about it being a USB mouse is you don't have to plug in a USB dongle let me make sure I said that right. The nicest thing about it being a Bluetooth mouse, you don't have to plug in a USB dongle in order for it to work. It's still wireless. It has, get this. So the computer, this is the 2020 version of the Chromebook. The new things are, it has a backlit keyboard, it has a better screen to body ratio, really micro bezel edge, and it has a 13.5-hour battery life. Do you know what the battery life is on the mouse?
What's that?
30 months. So it comes with, 2.5 years. It comes with a battery in it already. You just pull this little tab to make the connections when you first open it up, and you're off to the races. You're good to go.
Oh my gosh. Wow. 30 months on this one out of the box when you get it. And like you said, you don't have to plug in a dongle that would take up one of your ports, which no worries. One other thing, and I know that we're almost out of time, we didn't even mention the sound system, Bang & Olufsen. So
Bang & Olufsen.
Yeah, you've got great quality in your sound system for your movies and your music and your Zoom calls and all the things that you're doing on your computer today and going forward. You've got that great quality built right in. I really hope that you'll go ahead and take advantage of this price because it expires tonight at midnight. If there are any of these left after tonight, I sound like I'm talking about a Today Special. If there are any of these left, the price is automatically gonna go up. And I say when you find what you've been looking for, stop looking. Go ahead and pick it up. Aaron, I want to thank you so much for joining us and helping out on this one.
Thank you, Tamara. Love to you, love to Aspen, and I can't wait to see you guys in person soon.
Thank you for sure, and to you as well, and your family, and little Max as well. I hope that you'll go ahead and pick this up. It's 722-786. That's the number on this. I know our presentation has come to an end, but you can keep shopping, and if you want to kind of do a little search around and look around, you can, but please come back and go ahead and pick yours up. Here's the item number one more time, 722-786. All right, so that was our hour of electronics with Bose and HP and Fitbit and so much more. Stay with us because we've got our today's special, a great mattress coming up.
Both of my aunts have been avid HSN consumers. It just became, for me, second nature to also shop at HSN.
I've hooked my best friends and a couple of strangers. They saw something I had on, stopped me, I told them, and then they were online looking at the HSN website.
Come to my house and you're like, oh, that's interesting. Where'd you get that? HSN, you know?
I just got my mom to become an HSN customer, and she just got her product the other day and loved it. Now she is an HSN fan for life.
It's all of our responsibility to slow the spread of the coronavirus. So follow guidance from authorities where you live and stay home unless absolutely necessary. You can still use your outdoor spaces like yards and decks. It's also okay to go for a walk or exercise outside. Wear a cloth face covering, stay at least 6 feet away from other people, try not to touch any surfaces, and wash your hands for at least 20 seconds as often as possible. Visit coronavirus.gov for the latest information.